Start today by pre-ordering Deus Ex: Mankind Divided at any retailer and choose your first reward. Choose from rewards like DLC, an art book, an exclusive mission, and more. Combine multiple rewards across different tiers to customize your ideal loadout. As pre-order numbers climb, more rewards are unlocked.
As was my thankless duty to report on multiple occasions during live streams on Twitter while mid-thrust in one of your immediate relatives or otherwise, as excited as I am to play a proper follow-up to the superlative Deus Ex Human Revolution, I've been almost at a loss to explain why, but for me, from almost the very outset, something about this game has had my balls tucked up from word fucking go.
Don't take much, does it, Commissioner, to get your balls tucked up?
They are very sensitive to changes in weather. You feel one coming on?
For weeks, nay months, I've languished in treating my subconscious to explain what it is exactly that feels so inexplicably wrong about the early footage for Mankind Divided. I first surmised that maybe it was the renewed focus on action and combat, before considering the Human Revolution, for all its self-evident virtues, frankly should have supported an action-oriented approach better than it did. There's a moist little alcove in my woolly underthing set aside for the stealth genre, as you all know, but Deus Ex shouldn't be, strictly speaking, a stealth game, and that's precisely what Human Revolution had a habit of occasionally devolving into. Then I asked myself if maybe it was the slightly more linear level design, and while the jury's still out on just how much the game will force the player into direct confrontation, the early indications are that it'll be minimal to outright fictitious. And then came this past week's announcement of the pre-order package. If ever a double entendre seemed handcrafted to subliminally convey the pulsating, veiny, pimento-thick ass-pounding these profligate proctonauts are preparing to subject the Deus Ex fanbase to, package is certainly goddamn it.
If pre-order goals are reached, everyone gets to select one reward from each tier, as well as the ultimate prize. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Released 4 days early.
Hey, you heard it here first, folks. Choose one of our 4 decidedly incomplete pre-order fiduciary butt-fuckings carved from what would otherwise have been a complete retail product, and you get the game a whole 4 days early! Which I have to admit, as pieces of complete and utter unremitting bullshit go, is one hell of a creative spin on give us your money or we'll release it 4 days fucking late. But I don't blame Eidos Montreal, and you shouldn't either. I have given a name to my pain, and it is Square fucking Enix! Yes, Human Revolution was superb. Yes, it's the same developers. And yes, I would happily sell my kidneys to Chinese organ thieves for a sequel of equivalent quality. But to ritualistically regurgitate these hollow platitudes, as fervent fanboys are doubtless doing in the comment section even as I regale them all with this fucking rant, is to deny that the circumstances of this game's development have demonstrably fucking changed in the interim. You see, Deus Ex Human Revolution was an Eidos game, a fitting swan song for an illustrious gaming icon. And before you pedantic fuckwits state the immutably obvious, is there a Square Enix logo on the box? Abso-fucking-lutely. But the first teaser trailer dropped in May of 2007. Squeenix didn't wrap their leathery tendrils around Eidos' exsanguinated corpse until February of 2009, meaning nearly half of the game's 4-year development cycle took place with zero Square Enix involvement whatsoever, including the crucial 2-year window during which the core tenets of thematic content, art resources, and playstyle would have first been introduced. Early builds of Seraph Industries, Shanghai, and Adam Jensen's apartment leaked in late 2008, proof positive that the game was well on its way to modern masterpiece status before the house that Amnesia built tracked their manure-caked cunt prints through the office carpet at Eidos Montreal. This is only the second Square Enix product released by Eidos Montreal, and motherfucker, you ain't gonna want to hear this, but the first was the Fart Cloud Foundry known as the RMS Titanic. You apologist pissants still want to cling fast to your inborn optimism? Gaze long and hard at that coral fucking reef. Thief 4 was an atom bomb, a game 6 years in development at a AAA development budget that sold less than 250,000 copies. I could do better bottling cancer sauce. At least I'd shift a few bottles on fucking 4chan. Do yourselves a solid, Squeenix. Delete this pre-order video and back the fuck away slowly. Will the game be good? I certainly hope so. Elias is back at voicing Adam Jensen, and he continues to fucking rule. The old development gang are back together. In short, all signs point to resoundingly goddamn yes. But if 1/15th of 1/2 of 1 electron of the patented Square Enix corporate kibitzing should find its way into this game, motherfuckers, it's like the bird flu. Quarantine that shit and burn the blankets. Squeenix isn't a corporation, it's a leper colony. I'm Razor Fist. God fucking speed.